Morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader here for Mr. Topstep with your Tuesday morning pre-market webcast. So where do we stand? It's about 9:05 Eastern Time, and the current trade is right smack on 1303. We're down about 8 handles on the E-mini through overnight trading. We went up yesterday and we made a new high up at 1318 quarter, and really at that point, I think the air was just started to get let out of the balloon, because we went straight from 1318 down to the 1305 area, and we made a nice little recovery into the close to the tune of about 9 handles. So we got a little bit of volatility in the market yesterday, which we hadn't seen in a while. But the bulls really were only able to make that lower high up around 1314, and we've traded steadily off in the overnight session, and the current trade is 1303 quarter. So we're at that 1303 level where I've been mentioning that the bears have really got to get it in gear, push it below 1303, and keep it there if they're going to have any chance of regaining control of things. They've got to get back in that original 50-point range from 1253 to 1303. And they've got to build momentum as we move on through the end of the month. That remains to be seen. Every opportunity they've had, they've blown. So, and the dip buyers are going to be there. And until the dip buyers come in and really get wounded a couple times, you're not going to see them step away from this market and let the bears have their way. So I don't expect a gigantic move down. I expect grinding, either a grind up or a grind down. Don't anticipate either. Use stops and be hedged and trade what you see. That's what we're doing in the room. Let's do support and resistance. 1303 is obviously a big support area, and down from there we've got 1375, which is your 9-day pivot, 1298, 1294, 1291, 1286, 1283, and 1278. On the upside, the next area I'm looking at on the upside, 1305, and then from 1311.5 to 1309.5, you've got a resistance zone with the daily and 3-day pivot there. So if we get up into that level, look for resistance. Be wary of a test of 1311.5 that finds support at 1309.5, because that could turn into a real meat grinder in the middle of the day. So be wary of that on a bounce if we start to grind in between those two handles. Beyond that, we've got 1313, 1317, 1323, 1326, and then the 1330 to 1332 that everybody is looking for. So trade them well today. Mike Vacchi, Princeton Trader for Mr. Topstep. I'll be back tomorrow morning with another webcast.